Hello everyone, I am here from Class Act to present to you our Crafting for the Soul Journal Series number 3. I call this one Winterlude. Give you a little show what we'll be making today. We're making 3 tags. Very simple, very easy. See that there? Look at all the shine and sheen and a little bit of snow. So we'll be making these 3 tags. I'll set those aside for now. And what we'll be using is the 3/4 Designs mini project sheets. This one's called Chronicles. You'll get one of these in the kit. So kits will be available at classact.ca/shop/journals theme, and then journals, and you'll find the Crafting for the Soul icon. You can always come into the store, purchase your own kit, and craft along with this video. So the items that I'll be using today, just show you the crafty mediums. So you'll need some Stormy Sky, weathered wood, pumice stone, some white embossing paste. I'm using the Gina K Rise and Shine White, the paste that elevates your art. You'll need some prize ribbon, spritz, and I chose to use the Twinkle today from Rangers Stickles. You'll need some acrylic paint. You could purchase Picket Fence, which is Tim Holtz acrylic paint in white. We'll need a blending tool, a finger dauber, a spatula, and a blending brush. Okay, so I'm going to set these aside. Now, all the die cuts that you'll see here are all pre-cut for you. And we're going to start off with the most difficult one because it has to dry, with this one. Okay, so let's set our mood. Put on some music. And I'm gonna light my little faux candle. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this tag. And that one will be right here. I'll set it aside here. Don't know if you can see it, but move it over a little bit. Okay. So in this tag here, which is this part of your cutting sheet and this part, so these 2 pieces, I suggest you cut them out first and then you can plan your projects. So let's lay out our pieces that we're going to be using today. Actually, we'll lay them up this way. I'm going to use this part to do some blending or whatever I need be. Okay, so with this one, I started off with the Stormy Sky. Stormy Sky, and I'm going to use a blending brush just to go around the edges. You don't want to go too far, but just give it a little, come always out from the side here. Just go around your tag. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, always keep one of these handy. All right, we can go in a little bit darker if you like. So this is where this comes in. You can apply a little bit more pressure. See how dark it gets darker because of the sponging, I believe. You can always do that. Go around. Okay. So that was the stormy sky. And now this piece is going to go here, but before we do that, we're going to take a stencil. You could use whatever stencil you like. This one that I'm using here is the Arden Creative. It's called Distress Tiles. Okay, it is $12.99 at the store. If we do not have the products and you want them, please email us at classactstamps@rogers.com and we'll connect you with your crafting materials. So this one, I'm just going to do a little bit of raised embossing here on the sides. Don't worry, you can continue with your project because it will dry. I'm not really sure which side I use. I guess it's this one. It's kind of hard to tell because they all look the same. So we'll go here. Just gonna place it on top. Now you could use magnets, but I choose to just play around with a little bit of paste. Rise and shine. Spatula going on here. We just want to do the little corners, okay? Top and front. There we go. It's like icing a cake. Don't need too much, just enough. How nice that is. Now usually you're supposed to be whitewashing your stencils right away. Right now I'm just using a baby wipe, a really good wet one, till this baby goes to the sink. Okay? See? Gets most of that paste out. Alright. I'll set that aside. Give this a little wipe. Okay, now we're gonna quickly just adhere. I mean, you could raise this if you like, but I choose not to because it's gonna go on a journal, so I like my things flat. Give it a little distressing on the edges with the stormy sky. Actually, might as well start our leaves as well. This helps to cover some of the white edging when you're fussy cutting. I try to stay as close to the edge as possible when I cut. Get yourself some really good fussy cutting. Cutter Bee brand scissors are really nice. Okay, that's done. sure you have the script right side up. And just put it here. Now I know I went a little low on here, but that's okay. Make sure it goes straight. All right then. Now we're going to just adhere this friend here. Off to the side a little bit. Sometimes these are going to be pre-cut for you in this kit. They are the Studio Light snowflakes. I believe there's 4 different ones in a pack. Small, medium, and large, and teeny weeny. Over that a little bit there. Okay. Take your crystal, center that. The leaf goes right about there. You have a little snowflake. Go right about here. And a larger snowflake. Now don't be afraid to put glue on these. I have a different snowflake here, but that's okay. They're all going to be different at some point, right? No 2 snowflakes are the same. Okay, let me just clean this off a little bit. All right, there you have your first tag. Let's give it a little bit of shine with our twinkle. I chose the twinkle because it's going to pick up some of that blue from your tag. See that? Okay, so sometimes I just like to give it a little shake. Go like this, just create some little scratches. Gives it a little bit of change. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, give a little dot, and then we could go dot, dot on all of these snowflake. Give it that nice iridescence. Here, nice big dot there, around the globe. There you go. Excuse me. All right. That is tag number 1. All right, we'll set this aside to dry. Clean surface. Tag number 2. Let's go to the large one. Okay, I've pre-cut the pieces here. Now with tag number 2, so what I've done here, set that aside. If you'll see right over here, I'll just use a spatula to point at it. So right over here, what I've done is I've taken one of my stamps. Unfortunately, the one that I have used is no longer in stock because it was a seasonal stamp from Simple Stories. But if you do have it, I believe it is called... this one is called, the Flannel Season that came out this year. And it looks like this. Okay? I chose it because of all the small little words and snowflakes. Now, you can use any other stamp, or you could just use snowflakes if you like, and then just stamp them here. Okay? This one I actually used weathered wood. Okay, so we're gonna pivot over, put that here for a minute. That was weathered wood. This one, I used the Stormy Sky. So with this little tag, you're gonna get 2 trees. These are the trees, I believe it's from the die from the seals from Spellbinders. You'll get one of these little circles. You have to fussy cut that, fussy cut that, fussy cut this. Okay. So because I did do a boo-boo, I ended up stamping it upside down. So I just did it again, and I did it on a white piece of paper, which actually was the branding strip. So let's start this one off. First of all, I would like to distress my edges. I'll find my distress edger, which is not here at the moment, but that's okay. So let's just go in. You can distress your edges if you like. So I'm going to make this one a little different. So I would go in with the weathered wood. And I'm going to just clean off my brush here from another color. And just come in and just give it a little bit of color here. Okay. This one's more of a gray tone, gray blue. So it's not so blue. It goes over nicely on the Stormy Sky. We do sell the little distressors at the store. It would be under tools. Okay, so that one's done. We're going to actually put the trees. Now, I can trim a little bit off of the long one. Come in with the weathered wood again. Just edge the here. If you're wondering what we're listening to today, it is on YouTube. I just pick a winter wallpaper and I always have it going on in the background in my craft studio. At times, we also have this nice soft calming music in the store. Gives it the crafting for the soul feel. Okay, that is done. So now we're going to layer our flowers. This one will be first. You can come off the edge a little bit. Creating a little cluster. use a hole punch to create a hole up there if you like, and then put some floss or string. I'm going to do a little dot here. All right, now let's get a little messy. Get my white paint, little dab here. And I have one of these little brushes, a little spongy. Do that a little bit. Okay, just want to go gentle because we're going to be creating a little bit of snow. You can do it on here. It's okay if you get too much on, that's all right. It's just a heavier snowfall. Just pouncing, okay? Give it a little bit more there because the snow's heavier at the bottom. We'll do that here too. All right. Okay, there's that one. Now we're gonna add some of the twinkle again. Just subtle little dots. But we are going to do this to the edges. Okay. And here. Sorry, I'm gonna make my light brighter. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, go right into the middle of those. And just hold it gently and apply these little dots wherever you like. On the trees. It'll look like ice snow pellets and fluffy snow all falling down on this sweet little winter tag. If you would like to add glossy accents to these little tiny dots here, absolutely. It'll just pop them out and look like little ice is on top of this little berries off the tree. Okay, so that's tag number 2. Set that aside to dry. Sorry about that. Now we're moving on to tag number 3. Okay. This one's tag number 3. So we have the little window, leaf, flower, snowflake, 2 trees. Again, all the pieces here will be cut for you. This is, I believe, the tag, scallop tag from Spellbinders. That'll be in your kit. It'll also be embossed with the Script Spellbinders embossing folder. I will have a list of all the materials that were used in your kit. Okay, so let's set these aside for a little bit because we're going to do more ink blending. We're going to go here and we're going to use a stormy sky. Sorry. Keep forgetting it's a glass mat. All right, so now you're gonna see where all the words are being picked up because you're just applying a nice, gentle ink application here. Just go around the whole thing. So soothing to apply ink to your projects. Make pretty things. I'm gonna try my blending tool. There we go. Now, I'm going to be using some of the Distress Spritz Prize ribbon because it is that beautiful blue color. Look at that. Okay, give it a little shakety shake. You have to hear the ball. All right, let's see if this fits under the camera. Okay, I have a little splatter box. Protect my stuff. And you're going to gently take your tweezer. Just gently apply. Okay, good enough. There we go. Clean the tweezers. Always clean your nozzle tip, okay? So nothing gets clogged because there's a little mica in here. So it makes it sparkly. All right. Okay. So I'm going to set that aside a little bit. And in here, we're going to come in with the pumice stone. Now with the pumice stone, we can, oh, I have my little sponge underneath. Just gonna come around here and give it a little bit of darkening. See the difference here and here? Darken up our frame. Give it that more wood look, like weathered wood kind of thing, but we're using the pumice stone. See? Okay. We're going to do the same thing with the trees, because what we did is we wanted the trees not to be too white and stark. So here we go. Just lay them flat and just do this with them. If you want to get really, really, really dark, I'll show you a tip. I'll move this one aside as well. You can take, I was off camera there, so we'll do this. See if that comes around. Okay, a little bit of water. Here's a white one. We're just going to roll it in there. Okay, might need the tweezers to pick it up because it's very tiny. There you go. I'll try that again. need too much water. See? This one's a little white on top. And go back in. Pick up the stone. There you go. But don't wet it too much. Okay, back to our tag. Here we are. So we're going to put this on here. You could use double-sided tape if you like, and just a layer of glue on the tape to give it that good secure, because a lot of mediums on here. I did pop this one up a little bit with thin foam squares. This one's gonna go flat because it's literally gonna go in my journal. This can go onto a card if you do it that way. Okay, so now we're gonna take a little bit of this pumice stone. Just go around, darken up the edges. It's not too dark, it works really well. Same thing with the flower or rose, blue roses. And your circle. Okay. Now we're going to adhere our trees. They dry really fast. Sorry, just a little wobbly. So this concludes our Crafting for the Soul series, journal series number 3, Winter Lute. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this little small video, and you can get your kits at classac.ca/shop under theme, under journals, and Crafting for the Soul. All right then. Thank you very much for watching my video. Enjoy. I hope you get time to make some little winter tags and celebrate the season of winter. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.